This content is tagged 10 proven ways to sell your broiler chickens anytime. If you are a farmer in any part of the globe and you're finding it difficult to sell your broiler chickens, this content is for you. If you are a farmer, you have not been making profit from your production. You have been asking others, how do you make it? Are you a farmer, you have been finding it difficult to achieve your target? This content is for you. Are you an intending broiler farmer? You want to go into broiler farming? This content is also for you. You need to know everything concerning the sales of your birds at the end of your production. Because if you produce and you don't sell, or you produce, you sell and you don't make profit, you will not go into the business any longer. So, relax, watch this video, listen attentively, and get all the needed and required training you need before going into broiler production. Thank you for being with us for all these years. For our returning viewers, I thank you and may God continue to bless you. 10 proven ways to sell your broiler chickens anytime. It is uncommon to find a household that does not consume poultry meat, most especially chicken meat. However, despite the high demand for poultry meat globally, the quantities produced have not met the market demand. This is also the case in every part of Nigeria and other African countries in general. Household eateries, groceries, and meat industries cannot get the desired quantities of chicken for consumption or production processes. Surprisingly, even when the market demands for poultry meat have not been met, many chicken farmers still complain of low patronage. Before the current and future market demand can be met, poultry farmers need to adopt an effective strategy or strategies and best practices in poultry industry. Some sales and marketing strategies will be discussed in this particular video. That is why I said it is very important you watch this video till the end. If you are new to this particular channel or page, please look for the subscription button if you are watching us on YouTube, or the follow button, and make sure you are a part of this platform. Also look for the notification bell so that anytime any of this video is released, you will be among the first that will get the notification. Please like this video, share it to your friends and other farmers. Make comments and ask your questions. I will definitely attend to all. Number one strategy you need to adopt as a broiler farmer to make sure you sell your product at a very good profit is 1. Know and acquaint yourself with prospects. Know and acquaint yourselves with the prospects. First, don't start raising broiler chicken until you have surveyed the market and know what they want or what your customers will need. You need to verify within your locality, within your area, to know the kind of or the age or the weight of the birds they normally demand. If you are in City A may be demanding birds under 2 kg, while City C may be demanding birds under 4 kg. So you make sure you know what quality, the weight at which they buy their birds. Some birds weigh 6 kg, some birds weighs 2 kg. In some areas also, they sell 2.5 kg. If you carry birds or you produce or you rear broiler birds in city A without knowing what the market demands in that particular area, you may hardly make profit, because once you take that bird to the market, some will pick it and say, this bird have not grown. Is it a day old? Which kind of bird is this? This one cannot, it's not even sweet. It may not be sweet in the pot, without knowing that it is not the age of the birds that matters. So that is why this particular point is very necessary for you to know very well. Number 2, target a market larger than your supply. In selling your broiler chickens, you need a large market. I mean, do not start counting the number of members in your community or church group and think they will all buy, or even your friends. If you do that, you are going to fail. Some of your friends may even see you, know fully well that you produce this, and they will avoid you to go and buy from another place. So you should target a market that is big enough, such that even 1 to 5 or 1 to 10% of them buy your product, things would have moved well for you. Daily advert is very important. Do not wait until the rush hour. One thing you should know is that human beings are the most unstable in thinking. This minute they are thinking of buying, and the next minute they are thinking of another thing. They are even forgetting the product. This is why you need to start advertising early and continue to do it consistently. Sometimes you just have to be aggressive at it. Target the festive season. Number 3, target the festive season. If you have been farming for the past years, you will know that broiler, even the old, costs more during the festive periods. So if you want to farm broiler and make enough profit, target the festive periods. I did not say that you cannot produce or rear broiler at any time, but those festive periods is the time you will make enough profit to sustain your business. You should schedule your production well in such a way that you will have mature chickens to sell during festive periods like Christmas, Easter, Salah, New Year, wedding peak period. Most of the ending of the year, October, November months are mostly wedding and other anniversaries. The sale reasons for this is that there will be higher demand for your broilers during these periods. Consequently, you should have more customers to buy your older layers, broilers and turkeys, or other birds during that period also. Number 4, leverage on the power of networking. Form farmers group with other farmers or join existing ones. This will give you more exposure and opportunity to connect or network with other farmers. Your co-farmers or colleagues could link you up with the customers. For instance, if Mr. A has 100 broilers to sell, and fortunately for him, his demand exceeds that 100, he may likely link you to those his customers to buy from you. That is why it's very important you have group, or you form yourself, or you attach yourself to existing group. Number 5, tell the world through social media. Don't underestimate the power of social media. That is why a farmer should be able to make effective use of social media and networking platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp. These sites are great platforms to advertise their product and services and bring more customers to your business. So leverage the power of social media or network to give your farm more exposure and get more customers. Number 6, you will sell your broiler chickens as a competitor. Interestingly, everywhere remains quiet until the sales period, when people start to bring out their chickens to sell. To many, it is during this time that they remember they have competitors. You need to plan and try to be 2 steps ahead of your competitors. You must make sure that you start before them, because you may not always offer a very competitive price. You need to look for ways to convince your customers to choose from you. Your chickens giant, are they of great weight? Do you offer delivery to the houses? Are your broilers very neat? Most of the times you come to the market, you see people with dirty broilers. The custom color of broiler is white, but most of the times you see broiler colors in the market brownish, as if they are picked from the hose. Make your production, make your broilers very neat. Make sure you clean their floors always to make sure that you have a very neat production. Do you slaughter and dress? These are some of the things you might want to consider to stand out in the competition. If you have raised your chickens organically, this is the time to get